Hey there, so this is my first ever Facebook video. I thought during the time of quarantine when I'm in desperate need of a hair appointment and I've been in my lounge clothes all day, it'd be the perfect time to just take a video and put it out there on Facebook. So some of you have been following my Facebook posts about this special mission that I'm involved in this summer called Biking for Babies. So the whole point of this mission is to raise money and awareness for pregnancy resource centers across the country. And so today I really wanted to share with you the top 3 things that I learned this past week about pregnancy resource centers. I'll call them PRCs. So first, a really interesting fact. I didn't know that there are 5 pregnancy resource centers across the country for every one Planned Parenthood. How many of you have ever heard of these PRCs? Because I certainly hadn't before I started this mission. So that's number 1. Second, I really wanted to just share with you what pregnancy resource centers are all about, like what they do. So the one that I am specifically going to be supporting, writing for, learning more about through this mission is called Agape, and they are out of Des Moines, Iowa. So they are comprised of both a clinic and an educational and resource center. So I want to talk about kind of both of those things. First of all, the clinic. So the clinic is going to provide free testing for free pregnancy testing, free STD testing, and give free ultrasounds for expecting mothers. But the part that I'm even more excited about is that second offering, which is the Educational and Resource Center. So one of the really cool things that they do for expecting mothers is they have them take a 10-week parenting class. And during that parenting class, they're learning all the things. They're learning about changing diapers, and they're learning about different cries that babies have. They're learning about what foods to feed their babies at different stages. And once they're done with that 10-week class, they then earn enough points for a brand new free crib for their child, which is super awesome. After that 10-week class, there are other classes that they can take, all kinds of different things. And so when they take those classes, they can earn additional points to buy things like diapers and a car seat and clothes and just general baby supplies. And what's really cool about the new Agape Resource Center is that it's set up like a little baby boutique. So it's super cute, and people can go in there and just pick out kind of what they want with the points that they've earned through this program. Here's the thing that I think is the best part of the educational and resource centers. When you walk into them, you get assigned a kind of case manager. That person gets to know all about these women. What are their needs? So that truly they can feel like, here's my current situation, and here is a path to having a child and taking care of a child. They can see how they really can do this. They can see how they can be a mom. And so one example of this would be someone walked in and said, I just don't have a solid income. Well, one of the awesome offerings that these PRCs do is they match with businesses and local hospitals. So one of the examples that the director gave me was that, there's a local hospital near them that partners with Agape, and they will provide free training, actually paid training, to women to get their CNA license at the hospitals. And then once they're done with that, they also provide them a job. So, these women can begin to see like there is a real path. I can earn income, and then the case manager will also help them apply for financial assistance for childcare, and work with whatever welfare programs are in the area. So all in all, they're leaving this place feeling like I can do this, and I can choose life. The last thing I wanted to share with you about the specific pregnancy resource center that I'm matched with is that last year, 90 women came through the doors that were abortion minded, meaning they had their mind set that they were going to have an abortion. Out of that 90, 10 actually did. So when I talk about the fact that this place is saving lives, this is what I'm talking about. It's absolutely beautiful. One thing I wanted just to throw out there is that this mission is not about whether or not women should have a choice. It is about women really knowing all of their choices, and they're not having to make quick decisions that come from a place of fear. My prayer is that God leads these women to these centers and ultimately that they do choose life. I would love for you to join me in this mission. There are a bunch of ways you can get involved. So primarily, here's how you can join me. I have a personal goal of raising $5,000. 100% of that is going to go directly to these PRCs. I'm really looking for 20 people to give $50, 20 people to give $100, and 10 people to donate $200. That gets me to my goal. Obviously, any amount you can give more or less is greatly appreciated. The link to donate is going to be below in the comments. You can also follow Biking for Babies and Agape Pregnancy Resource Centers on Facebook. Like their page. Get to know what they do and share about them. Let's raise awareness so that that statistic of 5 in 1 totally makes sense. Doesn't surprise anyone. And finally, you can donate supplies that Agape really needs. I plan to bring a donation basket down and drop it off on my way home from St. Louis after the bike ride. I'll be putting that in the comments as well, all of the things that they need. And obviously this is a super weird environment right now. So if you say, hey, I have stuff, we can do the porch pickup thing, whatever, but I'm happy to stop and collect them. Finally, if you could just pray for me and for the group of riders that are going and for the support group, the support crew that is going to be on this mission. Fundraising and training hard and sacrificing our time isn't easy. And we just ask for your prayers and support for both physical and mental health going through this whole process. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this, and God bless.